It's the home of the Wizards here in today's action live from the Verizon Center. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Look at Portland. Presently in 5th place in the West. They're definitely a tough team to deal with.
And Kevin, they know how to beat this team. We saw that in their first meeting. So we've got to see if they can do it again. Sweep this season series and give that club something to think about.
Yeah, you know what? I expect them to come out and attack the same way, Steve. I mean, they did it the last time. If it was good enough then, why not now?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Damian Lillard, a scoring point guard, great three-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it. And of course, hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year, that game winner that ended the series against Houston.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Lillard against Evans. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gortat with the screen for Evans. Gortat inside. Can't hit. And it's Portland the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
3 seconds on the shot. 3.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. And at last, they get one to fall.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Wall gets a screen from Evans. Wall dishes to Evans. Gortat with a screen on Matthews. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And Damian Lillard with the jam. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect.
A guy out of the backcourt. Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Passes it to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Pierce. Wizards trail by 4. Wall passes to Evans. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down. I thought he rushed him a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Benet setting the pick for Evans. The kick out to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Evans can't get that one to fall. What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal, and that was something that served them well.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Wizards have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Nene with the screen on Matthews, and that's Evans penetrating. Great D that time from Batum.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the foul on Skinny. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lopez outside. Outside Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. No one covering. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
It's Wall with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sag off or go under the screen. And if they play up on him, he can blow right by him. So because of his finishing ability, that's a tough cover.
Now here's Matthews. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. And the
keep shooting. The slump's got to end sometime.
Here's Lopez. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
Now here's Lopez. They lead by 7. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
Very positive.
Both teams making some changes here. Outside Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. No good.
The NBA regular season winding down. Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets this Tuesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Well, not exactly a game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Evans in at shooting guard. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Humphries. Then it's Porter. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Evans. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Evans has got 6.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
On the wing, Batum. Wright sets a screen for Batum. To the left wing. And Wright kicks to Batum. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Blake. Launches a 3. Tries again. Leonard, no luck. Wizards trail by 14. Humphrey sets a pick for Wall. The feed to Evans. No luck, and it's Portland the other way. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Batum dishes to Wright, takes it off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them. Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his third year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Here's Evans. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And the foul on.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. You make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right, listen up, guys. Coach wanted me to go over some more points of emphasis. Today it's going to be getting shooters open on offense and giving up nothing inside on defense. So let's jump right in, shall we? From time to time, we may decide the situation is right to really focus on getting our shooters open for high percentage looks. We have some excellent marksmen on this team, and giving them the best shot opportunities will give us a better chance at winning games. Now let's take a look at some film, and we can get a little more in depth on how we can get our shooters open for shots. Moving on, let's take a look at another item on Coach's list. Nothing inside. Coach really doesn't like giving up easy baskets down low. When we run up against teams who are good at scoring inside, he's probably going to ask you guys to take that away from our opponent. And when he does, we'll need to make it a point to not give up easy buckets in the paint. That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when Coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, Coach.
seats.